Welcome to Regional Development Australia, Perth. RDA Perth is a division of Regional Development Australia and aims to enhance the growth and development of the Perth region by bringing together all levels of government.
Thank you and welcome back to RDA Perth's YouTube channel. We've got another conversation with Peter Kasprzak today to talk about innovation and our particular partnership. Now, for RDA Perth, I'm Colleen Yates. I'm the CEO of RDA Perth, and we're a very small organization trying to deliver lots and lots of stuff. And the way that we do that is through innovative partnership with Innovate Australia, so that we don't have to be doing all the work. We're partnering with someone else who's probably got a better set of skill set in that particular area and bringing people together. And so we've undertaken a number of events over the past year. So recently we undertook a job summit, and we had Colin Barnett as on the panel with that. And previously we had a very fascinating event around drones, cybersecurity, and artificial intelligence and robotics. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what are your views around artificial intelligence and what's happening in that space?
Yeah, it's actually a lot of happening, but I want to go back a little bit just to tell the viewers as well about our collaboration. So we actually, originally it goes back to October 2015. Yeah. We did summit when you were in the audience. Actually, there was a summit called WA 2030, and we had several. We had Barry Marshall, our Nobel laureate. We have some prominent people on the panel, and I remember after that we had a conversation. You really liked what we were doing, and just so everybody knows, actually all our collaboration, thanks to your support as well. All our events actually are free, so we don't charge anything for event. Very often we have also in-kind from other organizations. Deloitte, we did quite a bit with KPMG, Ernst & Young, and government as well, our previous Department of Commerce. Helping us a lot, and so we done, actually I calculated we actually done 11 summits together already.
Oh, so, 11 summits! Wow.
So it's been quite a bit. Yes, and some of them very different. Okay, we did summits on one in the country. Okay, yeah. So that was going to Cochrane, which is 3.5 hours from Perth, which is quite interesting. That was about regional telecommunication, yes. But that actually came out of summit which we had in Perth in the Innovation Center, and that was Women of Agribusiness. Again, we had Senator Linda Reynolds as our MC. And one of the ladies, actually, Mary Nenke, who runs Yabi Farm in Cochrane.
That's correct.
Mary actually was talking about how poor quality of regional telecommunication actually is stifling development of agriculture. And based on that, we sort of decided, okay, let's actually go to the regions and do events. So that was really good. And previously we had quite interesting event called Women of Science and Innovation. So again, that was at Deloitte. Very interesting as well. As you mentioned, we did this year. We did summit on defense. We did summit on drones, cyber security, and robotics. Again, very fascinating. You know, we had really good speakers. Right now, there's a lot of happening in this space in Perth. Woodside is leading the charge. We had great speaker Russ Patapinski, who is engineer in charge of that program, and not everybody knows that actually Woodside has been collaborating with NASA and has a NASA robot here in Perth, which is apparently only one of those robots outside of the United States, outside of NASA. So that's a special treat for us. And I think I really see a huge opportunity in that area. Like you mentioned drones earlier, so in the area of drones and robotics, also autonomous vehicles. Just recently, we had a change on our board, and we had Peter Damon, who is the chairman of ADVI, Australian Driverless Vehicle Initiative, joined our board, which we're very excited about.
And we just had an awards night.
Absolutely, we just had the awards night, and this was the second one in Western Australia. The first awards night, actually the inaugural one, was in Perth, which is great, and that was last December. Since then, we travel actually to Melbourne. We give an award for Victoria for innovation in autonomous vehicles. Then in Adelaide as well in South Australia, and this was the second one. So we actually had really good event, and for the second time actually in a row, RAC won the award, which we're very excited about.
And that was for their autonomous vehicle program.
That is for
they have
innovation.
2 buses now.
Yes, innovation in autonomous vehicle. They also bring in a vehicle, a car, which is going to be driving on the street. So it's really exciting. But look at all this area of artificial intelligence and robotics. There's huge opportunity in that. Definitely, somebody going to lead the charge, okay? And it's why not us, especially having great asset like Woodside here with their equipment and deep pockets as well, so they can do something great in Perth. So look, that part I'm really excited about. There is there is a lot of talk. Last event that you mentioned, that was event on creating jobs of the future. That was Colleen Barnett as well. But we had very diverse, very interesting panel. And the discussion, part of discussion was, and I know a lot of people worry about, is innovation actually gonna take our jobs or is gonna create the jobs. So there are 2 schools, and there's always arguments about it. A lot of people say that this time is different because usually innovation when happens. So obviously, cars replace horses, but they obviously created giant automotive industry.
I think an example was given on Innovation Night about the room full of women at typewriters.
Yes, absolutely.
That was a great visual that. Everybody thought they were going to lose their jobs, from that, and there were going to be no more jobs. Yeah. But we've moved on.
Last year, the winner of Western Australia has a competition called Innovator of the Year, and last year, actually, the overall winner, because there are different categories, but overall winner was a Perth company called Fast Brick, and they developed a robot which basically builds the house. I know what's happened after that. A lot of MPs actually received phone calls from people but panicking that when they saw a report on television, there was that a lot of bricklayers gonna lose their jobs. And but actually, what's happened is we actually have a shortage of bricklayers, and the new people, young people coming in the industry cannot replace the people who we need now. So that actually causes the delays in different projects. So, and very similar situation with truck drivers. There is a criticism of autonomous vehicles. Yeah, but that autonomous vehicles actually take jobs. With truck drivers, within 1 year, I think the average age of truck driver jumped like 4 years. So we don't have new people. Young people are not attracted to that profession. So it actually might come as a savior to us. And look, it's always there both sides. Actually, a couple of days from now, I'm doing presentation in WA Club here, talking about innovation, friend or foe. Because you have to see both sides and argue both sides of the issue. Yeah.
And as part of our partnership, we do have a number of videos of the events over the past couple years. So anybody who would like to see those, we can provide those. And so thank you, Peter, for a wonderful conversation. And maybe we'll try and gear it another time toward what are those jobs of the future.
Absolutely.
And for anyone who would like to check out the RAC autonomous buses, you can actually contact RAC and schedule a time to go for a ride. So thank you very much, and hope you've enjoyed this session. And if you enjoy it, press on that subscribe button. Thank you.